Welcome back to BSA Talks. We're here again with Kim Halverson. We're going to be talking in this episode about AI bots and the trading of crypto.
Oh, AI bots. Yes, that's good. So I am an adamant user of artificial intelligence and algorithmic bots. And I started this because I would go in and have all of my trades in when I got into futures and spot trading, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I had to get in there, and I knew that there were people out there who were so much better, and I wanted to be able to have access to the software that Wall Street was using. Mm-hmm. And so I researched it, and I found this company called NERP. I'm just telling you as my own personal example, but I invested in NERP, and I'm a NERPer, and I trade right now. I'm probably in 120 trades. and I know that the bot is going up and down, up and down, up and down. So, and it closes out, and it'll see a trend, and then he'll go in there and then go into my reserves, and then he makes trades, or she makes. I call her she, but I'm in probably 18 different currencies that we trade the arbitrage on the currencies. We don't trade JPY because there was a meltdown over there about a year and a half ago. So we only do with the ones that are secure, so that we have algorithmic things on there, and then we've added AI to that. That's the company that I employ I buy into their bots. And then I have the gold digger, which is my favorite, the gold digger. She's a girl. I named her a girl. But she's out there digging for trends and everything. And then she won't make a trade for a couple weeks. But then because she's in, we call it wealth preservation. A little too risky for her to dip her toe in right now. And so then also we have low drawdowns, and right now they just released a new crypto. So we're only trading ETH and BTC, and the rest of the other things, it's all in one. So, but there's some for high risk. And so my goal each week when I go on to my office hours is when I'm in there, I get the rundown for the week on what to be looking for, whether it's CPI, interest rates, anything that's happening outside the country, tariffs, but we have that, and then they have a video. So then I watch the video, and then I address what type of risk on my lot sizes. So if I'm very risky, which you don't want to be, you will up your lot sizes, so each trade's worth more. And then if you want to be in account preservation, you reduce the size of your lots, and so then you go through. And they also have what's called an account saver. So if the bot gets into drawdown, it will just shut off auto trading. So it's called account protector. So, but it's when you get a little too cocky and you say, "Oh, I'm doing pretty good."
Oh, yes.
And then all of a sudden you just lost 15,000 and you can't sleep at night. You know? Oh, yeah. You're like, I can't. Do I? It's got to come up. It went up. It went down. It's got to go down. And you know, it's different. So, trust me. Just let the bot do its work.
Yeah. So now, someone just getting started in this, what kind of bot should they use, or where can AI help them?
Well, I think that you want to go with you want to go with the experts. So I researched it and went out with the NERPs. Everybody says they got a bot here or a bot there, but it's usually trading one currency, or it's trading one crypto. There was a bot that I was using before I found NERP, which was just trading BNB. The BNB, and that is the coin that Binance uses for gas money. So on the different exchanges, it was listed differently in prices. So it would go out there and check. So
arbitrage among the exchanges.
It was doing arbitrage between the exchanges.
I want to share with you something that I've been working on for a long time that is very important to me, and that is a Discord channel for business. On it, there will be a lot of free information but also access to me. So you can have the ability to ask me questions and I can respond to your particular problems and difficulties and also help you get started. I'm really looking forward to being able to interact with you individually on there. I look forward to seeing everybody on there and I will be waiting for you. Now, let's get back to our video.
And it was actually producing very, very well. When we started...
We've done that on stocks.
Yeah.
On clearinghouses.
Yeah, so it was doing the arbitrage, but when the BNB we started, it was like $200, and then it went all the way to $700 at the high. But I didn't do that much anymore. So my bots are really just handled by the professionals and the programmers, because I just pay to be part of the community. And being a community in the community for the bots, it gives you peace of mind that you're still making money hand over fist. And if I'm making 9% month to month and year to year, I'm doing good. Okay, now on their 5-year testing, some of them have produced 26% annually. So but I could never do that trading unless I'm a gambler. And they go, oh yeah, I made this and I doubled that, I'm so much better. How are you better than somebody who's been trading on Wall Street for 20 years? Okay, and their knowledge of crypto is 10 times. But they, who anticipated a correction like this with BTC, with Bitcoin? I mean, I told my hairdresser, I said, you better get the hell out of that Bitcoin you got. And she goes, oh no, we're keeping it. I said, no, there's correction coming up. That tire's two things. So then she got out. And now it dropped to 85.
And now it's time to get back in.
Yeah, I go, now you just buy back in. She goes, no, we're holding it. I said, no, buy back in now. But a lot of people, they say to me, they go, oh, I'm in crypto, and all they got is a few coins. They put like $300 in Bitcoin on a Cash App or something. But you have to study it, and your bots, I mean, you have to be almost pretty darn smart to run your own bot. You're not having freedom.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you have to trust the professionals.
And you said diversifying your portfolio. How important is that?
Oh, that is absolutely the number one thing. In fact, the NERP team just sent a thing out, the importance of diversifying. Diversify not only where you're doing gold, oil, or whatever you're in, but you're still going to need those stock portfolio. You're still going to need, your crypto portfolio needs to be decentralized once again. BTC could go up and down, okay? But Solana was always producing all through last year. And that's why I like the Coinbase just added, how did this coin compare against ETH last year? How did it compare against BTC? What was the percentages? And how much do they make, and where are you on your all-time highs? So if you're diversified and one of those coins craps out, you're still good. Okay, it's gonna come back up, you can wait for it. Or you sell it. I mean, I paid many mortgages flipping coins. And I go, that doesn't do anything. That was Bach. I bought at 11 and at 42. I'm like, oh man, that doesn't do anything. But diversified is, is so important, because we're living in an economy, in a world that you don't know what the tariffs are going to do. That's where we're at right now. Tariffs. It screwed up everything. So people are sitting there, it's got to come back up, it's got to come back. But if you're in a diversified portfolio, you can say, hey, everything's going to go back up. You're not sitting, if you just had all your eggs in BTC or ETH, it's down 25% since the first of the year, maybe 30%. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
So the bots are primarily for short-term trading?
No, you could do them long term. Many of our traders on there, they will have several $100,000 and they just let the bots run.
But I'm not talking about how often the bots trade. I'm talking about, do the bots trade on longer term time scale, as well as on a shorter term?
Each discipline is different. Some they may hold it for 45 days. It might be 60 days, but it's all in there. But usually it's in and out in a week. Usually a gold trade's in and out. I follow it. Right. I'm like, no, she didn't take that trade. I'm looking at it, and then darn if she comes out, she knew, and then bingo, she already had her out. So on that trade, usually depending on your lot size, you know how much you're going to make on that trade. So so that's it. I mean, but the individual trades are more short term.
Got it.
You're always looking at getting out of your drawdown, but unless you get into drawdown, you can't make any money.
Right. That's right. If a person is new to trading in the coins, should they be trading with a bot? Or with bots? Or should they be trading on their own, or what?
If they're new, they got to put their toe in the water and they have to start researching the coins. But since I do forex trading, gold trading, and ETH and crypto, the crypto trading, each is a discipline that can take years to master. So when I took my toe in the water, I just started studying up on crypto and the coins. That's the best place I tell them to start. It's to invest. Just don't even invest. Just say, okay, I'm going to make my shopping list up like I'm going to the grocery store. And these are the 20 coins, and I need to narrow this down to my top 5 picks. And then you have to justify it. So if I was going to start a crypto discussion group, I would assign coins to each of the people that are coming to there, like we have the debate teams. So you're assigned a coin. I want
Learn
you to bring
everything you can
your
about that.
Yeah, I want you to justify why you would buy that coin, why it's good, where the charts are, what's the setup for that chart, and why. And so you don't have to learn to read charts in order to know a good coin with a solid foundation and community to buy it for long-term holding.
Very, very good. Do you have some more questions?
No, I think that was.
I think that was extremely helpful.
Oh, well, thank you.
For someone who's been in the business for a very long time, it is an interesting and new world out there with AI trading, the coins themselves, and more important than either of those, the international acceptance of both of them.
Yes, and one of the things I did want to add is that I'm getting, you might not notice that, but I'm up there a little older in age. So what I was thinking on a new chapter in my life was to be able to travel and work from my computer and do all this stuff. Didn't matter with borders. So with the internet and everything, and to learn a new skill that I could do on a cruise or over in Sardinia or traveling in Dubai, you want to be able to just flip your computer open and work wherever on the beach. You don't know. But I used to work at night, get my trades ready to go and see what I'm doing, and in the morning I'm in and out, off I go. So that was my whole genesis of getting involved in this, was to be able to make what I call bean money.
Yeah, and that's actually part of like the next podcast that we're gonna have is, can people do crypto next to their 9 to 5, next to their jobs? Like, can people do that? So thank you so much, and we'll see you guys in the next one.